under the patronage of Venerable Yatihalagala Siri Sumana Thero, we present an exploratory tour of beautiful places in Sri Lanka's proud history for the enjoyment of the world's people.
Uruweka Abhimanaya.
Pride of a heritage.
Ayubowan. We are from the Pride of a Heritage video team. Today we are at the Dambulla Cave Temple. This cave temple is situated in the north central province and is 150 meters above Kandy Dambulla Road and village of Dambulla. Because of its impressive paintings and sculpture, it has been the most popular and important place among the visitors, the locals and foreigners as well. 2 flights of steps leading up to the main cave complex on 2 sides. Let's walk through New Gateway and view the colossal cave temple. Though the history of Dambulla Cave Temple goes back to the 3rd century BC to the 1st century BC, it became a famous center of veneration and pilgrimage from 1st century AD to 4th century AD, according to an inscription found at Dambulla. Traditionally considered, King Walagamba in 1st century BC took refuge here after being driven out of Anuradhapura by Indian invaders. On regaining his throne again, after 12 years of his exile, the king converted the cave into a shrine. Then later kings made further improvements and added more paintings and sculptures. At the entrance to the Viharaya, on the right hand side rock, is the famous inscription of the King Nisanka Malla of the 10th century. It describes 73 statues were overlaid with gold and retitled it as Swarnagiri Lena or Golden Rock Temple. You can see today the colossal rock cave has been separated into 5 shrine rooms of different sizes by contracting cross walls during the different phases of the long history of Dambulla. Each of those 5 shrine rooms has an individual name. The names of those 5 shrine rooms as follows: Devraja Lena, Maharaja Lena, Alut Mahavihara, Paschima Vihara and Devana Alut Vihara. Now we are going to see the cave number 1, the Devraja Vihara. The first cave is known as Devraja Lena and it means Temple of King of Gods. This can be explained by the presence of the image of God Vishnu, who is considered here the Lord of Gods. The main image of this cave is a colossal Buddha statue in sleeping posture, regarded as the Buddha in Paranibbana Manchaka or in his final passing away. This impressive image has been sculptured out of the same natural rock spanning 15 meters. At the feet of the statue, there is a standing statue of Buddha's first disciple, Arahat Ananda Thero. In addition, 3 other Buddha's images are seen in the sitting posture with a statue of God Vishnu near the head of the main image. Those statues are traditionally considered to be the work of King Walagamba. In the 1st century BC, the Buddha image does not go back to such an early period and must be a work of much later period. Walls and the ceiling of the cave contain the paintings of Buddhas, Arahats, and lotus flowers. Paintings on the ceiling are faded due to smoke caused by incense burning and lighting of oil lamp by the devotee. Also, there is a Vishnu Devala attached to the cave from the outside. A large numbers of devotees from and around Dambulla gather into this place day after day for the redress of their sufferings and for divine intervention. Now we will move on to the second cave temple. This second cave is more important because this cave has largest numbers of sculptures, both religious and secular. It is impressive because of the thousands of the colorful paintings all around the cave walls and above on the ceiling. This cave temple is known as Maharaja Lena or Cave of the Great Kings because of the presence of the images of Kings Walagamba and Nissanka Malla. The cave is 122 feet long and 75 feet broad and 25 feet high near the front wall, gradually tapering towards the rear. Among the religious statues, there are 40 seated statues, 16 standing statues, one recumbent statue of Lord Buddha in varying sizes and poses. The secular statues are of two bodhisattvas, Maitri and Natha, two gods, Vishnu and Saman, and two kings, Walagamba and Nissanka Malla. Those statues are made out of either bricks, stucco, granite or wood. The paintings in the cave could be classified into three categories as follows. Paintings depict stories of Lord Buddha. Paintings depict stories of Jataka tales or rebirths of Buddha. Paintings depict stories of early history of Buddhist and in the history of Sri Lanka. The Maharaja cave also has a painted stupa surrounded by 8 seated Buddha statues facing outwards. According to some of present intellectuals, surmise that the stupa was the primary veneration in the cave before the statues of the Buddha and other gods were introduced. After having witnessed, we are move on to the third cave temple. Cave number 3 is called Maha Alut Viharya. The Maha Alut Viharya or Great New Temple is so named because it was built recently by King Kirtisi Rajasingha in the 18th century. The king built this on the advice and the guidance by Venerable Otuhara Ratnapala Thero, the then Mahanayaka Thero of Asgiri Mahavihare in Kandy. This is the second largest shrine in the cave temple complex. It is about 90 feet long, 81 feet wide and about 36 feet height at the entrance. The second and this third temples are separated by a cross wall. Today you can see 58 Buddha statues in this shrine, 15 seated pose statues, 42 standing statues and only one sleeping posture statue. the main image of this vihara is the middle Vajrasana statue of Buddha under a Makara Torana or dragon arch facing the entrance. The reclining statue on the left hand side is 30 feet long. There are no god statues in this vihara. Only one secular image is of King Kirtisri Rajasingha on the right hand side. A large mural on the right hand side front wall depicts the Anotatta Villa or Anotatta Lake. Another two murals on the ceiling are of Maitreya Bodhisattva. One depicts him in Tusita heaven and the other abstaining Vivarana in his first existence. This is cave number 4 called Paschima Vihara. The Paschima Vihara means the western temple, but this is not the westernmost temple since the present cave number 5 was constructed afterwards to the west of it. This temple is about 54 feet long, 27 feet wide and 27 feet high at the entrance level. The main image of this cave is a seated image of the Buddha showing Dhyana Mudra or meditation pose under Makara Torana. In the middle of the cave is a painted Dagaba or stupa of a small size. Today you will see this stupa has been broken into by thieves recently to rob the valuables contained inside. It is traditionally believed that this Dagaba contained the jewellery of Somavati, the queen of King Valagamba, hence it is called Somavati. Likewise the other caves, this one also has some paintings on the ceilings. Among the paintings drawn on the ceiling, the 9 stupas, gods and the lotus flowers are prominent. So now we are going to move on to the next cave, the cave number 5 and the last one. Cave number 5 is called Devana Alut Vihara or the second new temple. Devana Alut Vihara or second new temple is the newest and smallest out of all 5 caves. This was used as a storehouse while the other 4 cave temples were being constructed. The date of its construction and by whom it was constructed are not known. The main image is a colossal reclining statue of the Buddha in the center of the cave. There are also 5 small standing Buddha figures and 5 seated Buddha figures near the head of and feet of the reclining Buddha statue. 2 of the 5 seated statues have 2 cobras spreading their hoods over the Buddha's head. It depicts the 6th week of the Gautama's enlightenment. On the rear wall are the paintings of God Vishnu and God Katargama or Skanda. Another figure of Korala of Tolambugolla is painted on the front wall and they are written below. The cave was dilapidated and was repaired in the year 1915 AD by him. for watching our program. I believe you would have gathered a meaningful experience today. We will meet with another program. Keep our channel subscribed. Thank you.
Sankasana